Psst, guys, look what I found in here. Lurking in a shed somewhere near the main Top Gear studio over there. We are in the presence of greatness. This is the new Jaguar I-Pace concept, the only one in the world, pretty much priceless, so we definitely don't want to break this one. And for the eagle-eyed viewers out there, you'll notice this is an all-new colour. The original car we saw, well, that was silver, but this one's been given a fresh lick of paint for the Geneva Motor Show with black detailing everywhere. Very cool indeed. You've even got a massive boot back here to go with all the legroom you got for passengers in the back seat. This could be the perfect family car. And the most surprising thing of all is that Jaguar have actually agreed to let me drive this thing. The fools! So, by the power of film, if I click my fingers, we'll be transported to a road inside the Olympic Park. Right, this is the same Jaguar I-Pace concept. It's still the only one in the world. It's still pretty much priceless, and it still needs to be shipped off to the Geneva Motor Show tomorrow, but Jaguar are still going to let me have a go. So let's get involved before they change their minds. You'll notice we've got a closed road here today, which is great because concept cars don't tend to mix too well on the public road, and we've got sunshine, which is great because when it rains, concept cars tend to go indoors pretty quickly. Oh, look who it is. Ian Kellum.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Jack.
Yeah, good to see the man who leads the team that designed this car.
Yes, most privileged actually.
Yeah. So you're right to go for a ride?
Let's go for a drive in it.
You're a good passenger?
I'm fine.
Really?
As long as you don't go over 80 miles an hour.
Well, if you're going to be sick, can you do it in the glove box? Because I don't want any on my seats, all right? Squeeze the throttle.
And
Weird.
it moves.
There's no noise.
There's no noise, it just
There's
moves.
no noise. This is very odd indeed. The shape of this thing, I'm a big fan, but I think some people might find it quite challenging. The proportions, the silhouette. What's the reason behind it? Are you just trying to shock people?
No, not at all. If you look at the car from first principles, there's no engine in the front.
Yeah.
We've got an inverter in the front, which is not huge, and we've got an electric motor that sits between the wheels. So the honest thing to do is to create a car around the mechanics. And with a car like this, with the platform we've got, the skateboard as we call it,
Yeah.
you've got all the freedom in the world, really. Of course, you have to have some front for crash protection, but that's all.
$1 million question, Ian. How close is this to the production car? I've heard you can buy one from next year, that's right?
Yes, you'll be able to buy one.
So are you going to let us all down and do teeny weeny wheels and back to normal proportions, or are you going to stick to your guns?
I think you'll see something you'll recognise, that's what I'm going to say. I would suggest we're very close to it. The wheels won't be quite as big.
These are 25 inches, aren't they?
23.
23 inches?
These are 23s.
Oh, right, I gave it
You may well see
inches.
22s.
So when I think Jaguar, I think supercharged V6, supercharged V8, exhaust crackling away behind us, and I know that you drive an F-Type yourself.
Yep.
So
with the exhaust button pressed.
it's a silent Jaguar. This is a weird concept. Are you an EV man? Are you signed up to
I'm
this
signed
revolution?
up. I'm completely sold on it now. Yes,
Yeah.
completely. It's coming. It's inevitable, and I think what we'll have to do is get used to the idea that life is going to change.
So you've driven the real thing, well, the prototype of the real thing.
Yeah.
Should we start getting excited?
I'm very pleased with it. Yes.
Exactly. And does it mean a family of electric cars for
Oh,
Jaguar?
I couldn't possibly comment on that.
It would be nice though, wouldn't it?
But
Because
I
you could have an
think,
SUV, you could have a saloon, you could have, Ian, a sports car, couldn't you?
You could possibly have a sports car, as an
Yeah.
electric car. A lot of people, it's a funny discussion that, a lot of people think the sports car will be the last entity to move into electric because those are the people who still want the V8 engines and the noise.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, if you're driving a sports car quickly for short periods, which is how they tend to be driven mainly,
Yeah,
it's actually the ideal
just
combination.
a 50-mile Sunday blast or something, and it's perfect.
It could be ideal.
We're coming to the end here, Ian.
Yeah.
This looks like the end of the road. Did you enjoy yourself?
I did, that was fantastic, thank you.
Good. That'll be £8.50, please.
Cheeky.